Welcome back, adventurers. I'm an adventurer like you, and it took a few minutes extra to set everything up, get ready for the stream, but here I am. We are continuing the grand run to the end of an era in Crusader Kings 3. We are just past the halfway mark until 1453, and last time we acquired the Byzantine Empire. How's that for progress? Yes. So our wife is now the Byzantine Empress, and our son is the heir to both empires. So that will be interesting to continue with. So let's have a look. Where is my game capture here? And yes, this is what we ended with last time. Some people in the Byzantine Empire decided to rebel against our rule, my wife's rule, that is then, right? Vasilisa Viviana. And we are, of course, going to help her against that threat. And yeah, everything looks good, so let's jump into it. Where are these punks? It doesn't really show us here, right? There are some provinces or counties that got inherited here by White Rus, for example, that have escaped the oversight of the Byzantine Emperor. Or Empress, as is the case now. So, yes, where are you, my dear? You are there, okay. So they're a bit spread out. Can we see where their forces are here? And there are some others. That's blue, so that's friendly. Here. So they have some people spread out here in Sredets, then here Paflagonia and this Kivireote. I guess this is... Do they have more troops somewhere? Not raised that I can... Ah, here. Okay. That's easy to handle, I think. Yeah, maybe start here, take them on first. I think so. We have our flag set up here already, so we can just go raise all armies here. And they're already fleeing before we're even ready. 43 days left before all our armies are together. They're gonna attack us, or they're just fleeing to the mountains. That's not gonna help you, my dear. Oh no, they're going into our territory. Come on guys, let's get a move on. Why are they going over there? Or maybe for these bits. Mental break, dark thoughts. Why do I have another mental break? There should be no reason for this. Okay. Guilt and shame have been plaguing me as of late. All of my sins, my flaws, my failings. These dark thoughts distract me from my responsibilities and keep me awake at night. I feel like I must do something to put an end to this mental anguish, but what could possibly help? I must confess to all of my wrongdoing. Contrite, disturbing confession. Donating to charity. we gain improvident, which means yeah, less monthly income. That's not good. I must be strong and resist, and we gain even more stress. What level are we at? 140, 124. No, I'm just gonna resist. Whatever happens, happens. This is why. No, it's not. There is no reason given for my mental break. That's weird. Fabricate hook, a secret core chaplain. Helen has something to hide. It would seem lucky for me. I don't have to be quite as creative with how I get her in my grip. All I have to do is let her know what I know. I get a strong hook on her. I will keep this close to my chest. Oh, she has a murder secret. Naughty, naughty. This is something everyone should know. I get a strong hook on her. Yeah. Then she's 31 and learning now. Actually, she's getting really good at this despite everything. Yeah, so we have a strong hook on her. That means we can imprison her. Gains dread, loses 1 level of devotion. This is an act of tyranny, but if we use a hook, it's still an act of tyranny. And I still lose a level of devotion. I don't think we can afford that right now. We'll let it be and look at it again in a few years. Right? What's going on here? This is not right. Hey, sorry, I'm monitoring the stream, of course, and something did not seem quite right because I wasn't seeing the actual stream, just the announcement. The picture I put up before. Okay, now this is better. It's still a bit behind, but that is normal, I guess. Oh, there we go. Now we're talking. Okay. Then what were we doing? We were trying to chase down them. They're gonna take us on a wild goose chase right all the way north. That's not worth it, I think. That's not worth it. We need to go here. Okay. For example, this place. Yeah. Visions of the Divine. I beckon my vassal court chaplain Helene to join me in the circle of brass orbs and candles arranged on staves throughout the dark room. The incense glowing the air to ward off the bad vapors makes our eyes tear up a little in time. This is how, through the corner of our eyes, we will spot the inscrutable form of angels. However, Helene soon takes pause. This feels wrong. These are divine beings, not meant for mortal eyes to see. My intentions are pure, I assure you. And she loses opinion of me because I'm impious. You can leave, but one way or another I will know. Yeah, this is the one I want, probably. This is a fool's errand, not a sin in itself. May lead down a path of zealousness. No, you can leave, but one way or another I will know. Alright. Yeah, I'm not sure where they are going off to, what their plan is, if there is any plan to it. Apart from pulling us away from the main. Yeah, that branch. Fabricate hook, gossip. My agent had made contact with Friedrich, who served in my vassal Duke Popo's castle. With the right incentive, he's willing to start some whispers about Duke Popo not being nearly as noble as he seems. This will ruin his reputation. or a sympathetic ear is close enough. Yeah, I think we'll go for tarnished reputation. A new translation, this event. More than anything, my quest to be a learned man is teaching me how much I do not yet know. What more? There must be so much knowledge that has been lost to the ages, as books fall apart or languages are forgotten. Perhaps I could contribute by making a new translation of one of the classic works, although what would I even translate? This sounds too hard. You lose 13 stress. Okay, let's go for the Arithmetica and the commentaries of Diophantus. And tourney troubles, my goodness. As Kaiser, I have been obliged to attend a local jousting tournament, but the contestants have been delayed. The tourney won't start for at least another hour. My kinsman Count of Genius is here, and as always is being an insufferable lout. His constant complaining is making everyone even more miserable than normal. Meanwhile, my vassal Countess Hadewijn is sitting under the pavilion, clearly bored halfway to death. Hadewijn, do we care about her? She is our vassal, she has good stats. Spend some time with Hadewijn, she becomes our friend. Yes, that's good. They are doing okay against those enemy forces, it seems. A new translation, a specific phrase from the Arithmetica, has been frustrating my translation efforts for days. I have even started muttering to myself sometimes. Still struggling with that one, are you? My co-chaplain had a weighty old tone. One simply needs to know where to look. Help me uncover this. Solmard comes of age. I am proud to see my son no longer as a child, but as an adult. And he became a mastermind philosopher. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. See, 21 learning. Nice. 13 prowess. Yeah, let's make sure he does not become one of our knights. He is at 13. Solbard forbid. Yeah, okay. And that also means he needs to get married. We won this, so let's send them to here. He needs to get married. You have all the good traits, right? Including Herculean. Okay. Age difference, maximum 10 years. Inheritable traits. We want genius. And Herculean. I guess. Yeah. Do we have any pure-blooded? No, there's nobody with that. Okay. At least not in our age range. Princess Lubica of Pannonia. Looks good. Is of our dynasty. Who is she? Bava. Yeah. Fuandrek. I guess this will be the one. And her father is the king of Brittany. Okay. We'll accept. Great. Then we can get back into the war. Child of my dynasty. My daughter-in-law Ladina has given birth to a son. Sister little one is part of the Wolf dynasty. Should be blessed with a good name. Roland is not bad. Oh, it's the first... No? No. It's not his first son. Right. What? Why? So he has a son. That's also her. Ah, I had to look at siblings instead of children, of course. I'm dumb sometimes. Okay, so we have a Waldemar and we have a Annelies. Roland. Robert. Barend. Barend is pretty good. Barend. Alright, there we go. And you are 6. You need a guardian. Yes, you have chosen a diplomacy. And yeah, diplomacy or learning. Diplomacy is good, I guess. So we could go for learning. We could go for learning. Because by the time he will take over, we'll be in the next century and we can work on new innovations. No, she is not the greatest. So I want somebody else to educate him. Okay. Loss of interest. What shall we do with her? One should not. Yeah, you're not great. Not great. Yeah, look at that. Vengeful, stubborn, or chaste. Go for chaste, whatever. Waldemar, we need a learning educator. Well, let's first see if we can find a good one. Mastermind. Oh wait, didn't we have a son? But of course his actual skill will not be that high. Mastermind, philosopher. We have a few here. Court chaplains. Yeah, so we want someone with good personality traits. Not these. Yeah. This is pretty good. Compassionate, just, and diligent. And I think we already sent someone there, but they have finished their education. Okay, we're talking about Waldemar, right? So she is a candidate. He is callous. No, he is trusting. Also not the best. This is okay, but not great. They all have some kind of problem, right? So he's temperate, that's good, but he's also paranoid. He is forgiving, which is okay, but he is craven. Yeah, here is another one, but she's 84 years old, which is temperate, arrogant, and just. Yeah, I think we will need to have to go for her. Okay. So, you get Waldemar and educate him. Yeah, I don't like that, so I'm more stressed out again. Huh? To the Serene Hubble, we have to accept your proposed education arrangement. Excellent. I truly believed King Stein and I saw the world in the same way, but after having spent several hours bickering over shadowy rumors without ever finding any common ground, I was forced to admit how terribly mistaken I was. Dejected, I departed, and it seemed as though he was happy to see me go. Our friendship was just not meant to be. That is sad. That is sad. Yeah, okay. Fabricate hook, barbaric but effective. The simplest solution is often the best. Why worry with all this intrigue and manipulation when I can simply coerce Duke Popo into doing my bidding? A few strongmen and ominously worded letters should do it, really. No, that's not the way I want to go. I should think more carefully about this. Okay, so task finished. Alright, let's have a look at that. And yeah, we really need to do something about him. He's not a great marshal. Do we have a hook on him? We don't have a hook on him. We don't have a hook on him. Oh. Why are we fabricating a hook on Duke Popo? Just because. You should go back to this. Maybe you'll get better at your own job. Yes. Hélène has actually become one of the best counselors we now have, apart from King Leo, right? These are 22, 16. She's now 31. Well, there's always hope for people, I guess. Yeah, I want a hook on him. Can we do that? We can't. We tried that, right? We tried that. And we changed his contract. Right. That's what we should do with her as well. Now I remember. Modify feudal contract. This, yes. Okay. That is what we had to do. It's coming back to me. Alright. Let's handle this war. Let's handle this war. I think we're good. Okay. You go and... Oh, they're going there too. Okay, great. Okay, great. We got a valuable hostage. And a new translation. I find myself working on the translation of the Arithmetica for hours, or probably, if it's Greek, Arithmetiki originally, but who cares, right? I do, yeah, I do. Because I spent a lot of effort learning some Greek when I lived there, mostly. Okay, never mind. I find myself working on the translation for hours under the flickering light of a candle. Often I will barely notice time passing. My scribes remind me, however, my lord, it must be past midnight by now. Is it not time to rest? You can all keep working while I rest. Or yes, some sleep will do us all good. Okay. You guys can take them on, right? We can go... No, we're all good. Who's still left then? This one. No, here. Yeah. Child of my dynasty, my daughter Velhol has given birth to a son. Radehonda. Okay. Interesting. Yes. Since the little one is part of the dynasty, should be blessed with a good name. Ammo is quite good. Gijsbrecht. Okay, there you go. And what does he look like? Oh, great. Okay. And we're at 198 stress. We need to do something about that, or I'm gonna have another break. Mental break. And that would not be good. Although at this point we wouldn't mind too much for our son to take over, 27 years old. He's got some decent stats now. Yeah, he's paranoid though. But now look at his beautiful wife. Yeah, who's given us some children already, grandchildren. Yeah. So yeah, we wouldn't mind that too much actually. Right, we would still make allies with our mother. Yeah, okay. My daughter-in-law Stanislava has given birth to a daughter that is our son Ewoud's wife. Yes. Okay, so what does she look like? Good traits. Maria, definitely not. Olinda, yes. Now there is a good old Dutch name with a Germanic origin. Okay, learning perk available, and we're at 100% here, so we can dismiss our armies. Anatomical studies, yes. We're going for know thyself, right? And anything else we can grab, maybe carefree within the 5 years, and then go back to intrigue. That's the plan. Maybe wash your hands as well. That's always a good idea. Okay, you guys can just go home, right? Because we have now won this. The new translation. I'm having the notes for my translation of the Arithmetica read back to me when I snap to with a sudden understanding. Scribe, add the following commentary. Unlike scriptures, this work posits that, yeah, this is down the path of cynicism, right? That would fit with this. And we won the war. That is great. And she imprisoned some of these. Oh, that's a lot of bad people. So be it. Disband all. And that should get us back on track. And we have an available legacy. Okay, we have a faction that can send an ultimatum in 1 month. Where Aachen. Yes, of course. Because why not? Right, and then these guys. Peter of Carinthia. Peter, what are you doing? Don't be a pain in the backside, okay? Yeah, take that whip and beat it out of yourself. You're never gonna get independence. No, forget about it. Okay, we'll deal with the peasant rebel. They're very discontent, but yeah. Okay. That was a good war, I guess. We shall move our rally point in preparation close to Aachen. We can move it to Köln. Right? Yeah. Is Maastricht still Italy? Yeah. Queen of Italy. This is her capital. Very weird. Okay. What's next on the agenda? We probably should have a feast, I think. We can't hold a feast or have a hunt. 86, a hunt is 85. Yeah, we can seclude ourselves, but that will lower our diplomacy. That doesn't help, going on a pilgrimage. So we'll just have to sit it out, I guess. Sterkov comes of age. I'm proud to see my son no longer as a child, but as an adult. With sufficient tutelage, even a child that has displayed a little natural inclination towards diplomatic influence, such as Sterkov, can come to truly understand it. A true silver tongue, he could sway the opinion of counts and kings alike. When he speaks, the court listens in enraptured silence. Wow, they grow up fast, and he has become a grey eminence with all good traits. This is amazing. Yeah, he is better, but in case we need someone else, Sterkov is a very good candidate. Now let's get him a spouse as well. Are we still sorting by these? Yes. Let's go again for some of all skills. Zoete, my niece, that's a bit closely related, but she does have very good stats for somebody of 15. Right? He is a diplomat. He also has good stewardship. So maybe focus a bit more on learning. It's still Zoete. Right, it's still Zoete. Yeah, Zoete it shall be. Okay, let the sweetness flow. I hereby invite you to a feast. I have more important matters to attend to. Thanks for the invitation that I can decline because I'm reclusive and that way lose stress. Very nice. And here we go. To the vile Pope Havok. We have been burdened with your oppressive laws for far too long. No more. We are done paying you taxes. I don't think so. Once your coffers dry up and your larders are empty, you will wish you had treated us more fairly. Never. A peasant's lot is to serve their lord. And rally the troops. So let's raise your armies there. I gladly accept your betrothal proposition. Your son Sterkov will be betrothed to my daughter Zoete. Excellent. And we shall take these. Right, it's just this one army, right? He doesn't have any allies. So we just go for Aachen. And Duke Popo has died. I do not have to fabricate a hook on him any longer. He died of, it looks very ugly, the bubonic plague. Oh, that is very bad. And it looks his daughter also got it. Who has got the Duchy of Bavaria now? Biltuda, and she looks healthy still. Though she's not very great. And her heir? No, also not very great. What's wrong with you? Oh, you were just squinting because you were suddenly in the spotlight. You shy little girl. Okay, never mind. Let's go deal with these rebels. An excellent translation. My translation of the Arithmetica, or Arithmetiki, finally stands complete. My words rest on beautifully illuminated pages, all protected by a lavish cover, as befits the work's importance and the translator's importance. My tome has taken pride of place in my library, and every priest who reads it is mightily impressed by my efforts. Some are already speaking of making copies of their own. This effort has taught me so much. And I get a perk. Ah, we need to do that one too, yes. Okay, let's go for restraint. And then we'll go for know thyself first. And then for carefree. And we're fighting the rebels there already. Okay, let's get this over with. And obviously we won. We need to press this one. Enforcer demands. And you are only at 12. Yeah, you go to the block. You go to the block. And we can disband. What's happening with Trier? Trier, you're the Duke, you're of my dynasty, and you're losing a war against Count Ugo of Metz. And he's a vassal. Can I tell him to stop? I can't. Okay. That's not good. That's not good. Yeah. This is why we need absolute crown authority, right? This is why. Stop the senseless violence between my vassals. What was I thinking? Ah, yes, this. This was what I was thinking. Close bonds. Yeah. Personal scheme success chance plus 30%. And graceful aging. No price loss from age. Increased skills with age. That is a pretty good one to have as well. And then we can look at some of the others. Like warfare was suggested. Yeah, it depends. Let's see. Okay, let's go for here and finish this one. Close bonds. So, dynasty opinion plus 5. Everybody in our dynasty. That's great. Personal scheme success chance plus 30% against dynasty members. Okay. We're back to 0 now. And what is going on here? Low counter control in Aachen. Yes, obviously. Let's send him. And you are doing increased development. Alright. Supporting schemes. We don't have any hostile schemes going on right now. We should probably think of doing some. This, no, we do not want to change these. You, I remember she was pretty good. Yeah, but no. You guys just go home, declare wars, we're not interested. Create titles, just empire titles. We are not interested. There's the Kingdom of Navarra. Okay, create that title. That will give us some prestige, right? Kingdom of Navarra. Alright, good. So empires and duchies we're not interested in creating, because duchies means we need to give them away. Because otherwise we get penalties against us. We are heir in line to inherit Byzantine Empire and Count of Byzantium. We can change his contract. We can change his contract. Okay, what can we do here? He gives us quite a few levies, but we have plenty of levies. We could do that. More tax. How much does that work out at? That is pathetic. That is pathetic. Let's keep this hook and see if we need to use it for something else later. We can imprison criminals. Duke Falco, what have you done? Dynastic Kingslayer. Ah, my spy master. No. No. He will stay working for me. Unless we want something else to take that place. No. Prisoners can be ransomed. You stay. Who are you? Phyllis. You're just somebody. Give me the money. Count from Beopolis. That is pretty good actually for a count. You will stay. And you're even stronger. Tivoli. Ah, yes. Okay, you're from our empire. You will stay as well. Okay. You're doing that. Do we have any other covert faith stuff to do? We have some Muslims here. And I see we now have all of this. We have connected our holdings here in the north of Spain. Yeah, it's this little bit here, but alright. But yes, we're expanding here. Well, my vassals are expanding here. I don't have to do anything for that. That's good. That's good. Yeah, we have like a consistency here. We have all of the northern coast. Yeah, we should probably try take over these. Although, yeah, we have offensive wars and we get peasants being unhappy. What's happening here? Hausaland. Wow. They're getting pretty big. And they're Muslim. Okay. The Tulunids, we said. The Tulunids were weak. They're a bit stronger now. They also have an ally. Oops. Well, their allies are not so strong. Okay, who is their ally? Who are you? Oh, just down here. Yeah, no, that doesn't matter. I think we should take the Tulunid kingdom. That way we gain Alexandria, and we're one step closer to restoring Rome. It's not on here yet. It's not on here yet. Maybe when we are officially in possession of the Byzantine Empire, we will get that decision. Let me just check decisions. CK3. Restore the Roman Empire from the Byzantine Empire. There are three ways, right, to restore the Roman Empire. There is via the Byzantine Empire, the Holy Roman Empire, and the Empire of Italia, and they have slightly different requirements. So we're using the Byzantine Empire because we only need to have a Christian religion, or Greco-Roman religion, or Roman culture, right? If we go via the Holy Roman Empire, well, that's not possible anymore because we destroyed that. If we go via Empire of Italia, which we could do, we can establish that right now, I think. I saw that. Then Italy must have been unified. That's something we would still need to work on, but then it becomes has Roman culture or has Italian culture and Christian or Greco-Roman religion. We don't want to change our culture, right? We have a Christian religion, although we have our own heresy. Although in our eyes it's not a heresy, of course. So we go via the Byzantine Empire. And then what we need is, we need to hold or control the following Dutchie titles: Latium, Venice, Romagna, Sicily, Genoa, Capua, Apulia, Thrace, Antiochia, Palestine, Alexandria, Athens, Athene, Tunis, Croatia, and Thessaloniki. So most of the ones that we're missing are in the Byzantine Empire, which our son will inherit. And the ones we don't have is Alexandria, Palestine, Antioch, and Tunis, which is already part of the Byzantine Empire now. So yeah, we're getting closer. We need to get Antioch, Palestine, and Alexandria. So Alexandria is right here. That's his empire, or his no, Dutch Emirate. Okay, but he's under this ruler, the Tulunid Sultanate. So let's get that. And then Palestine is over here. Let's look at the duchies. Okay, Alexandria is here. Palestine is this. Yeah, we're looking at the duchies. Palestine. That is this. Anyway, and Antioch is here. So basically what we need is all of the Mediterranean coast. Eastern Mediterranean coast. Right? And then Byzantine Empire and also Tunis here. Yeah, we're getting there. So I think we should go for the Tulunids. Declare war. And we could just go for the duchy. Conquer duchy of Alexandria. And that would be enough. But we might as well go and invade the kingdom and get all of this coastline. Right? And just a few bits here and there in the south. He can keep that. Right? We can only attempt one invasion war against the kingdom title per lifetime, but our ruler is getting older. I'm not sure what other kingdom he would invade. Right? We could go for like the Palestine coast. But this is a good target, right? This is a good target. So let's do that. Let's do that. And we'll start from here, I guess. It's confusing that this is almost the same color, right? I think it is slightly browner, or is that just the background that makes it look that way? Alright, once we unify the two empires, it will all be purple, because we're going for the Byzantine Empire as the main title. Because the actual title doesn't matter, it only matters for re-establishing the Roman Empire. So political decisions there. Okay. Let's plant our flag, our rallying point over here. And raise all armies, right? There we go. Enemy ally joins war, right? Oh, now they suddenly have 2 allies. That's not fair, but still they only have like 5,000 soldiers, so we have about 10 times that, so no worries. What is this? A marriage between Sterkov and his betrothed Zute, because she was like 15, right, when we arranged this. Oh, she's a lesbian too. Well, that's not too much of a problem because she's fecund. No, he's not, but I'm sure they'll work something out for the good of the realm. As they always seem to do. We can call in allies. We don't need to. We can declare more wars. Against Wales? Okay. Apparently we have a de jure probably. Here, for this bit. Yeah. No, we're not interested. in that. They got, oh no, this is England. That's our vassal. Okay, Frisia got this. Interesting. Look at this patchwork here. Denmark, Sweden, and Gardariki. Yes. Bordergore. Now let's go for the Tulunids. Where are my armies? Here. Consumption, my poor daughter. Today I was given grave news. My daughter Fenna has fallen ill with consumption. Her future is uncertain. Death lingers closely by her bedside. Yet she might survive. Only God knows. The physician wants to know how my daughter should be treated. The choice is up. No. How old is she? 13. Well, maybe she should start making adult choices. The choice is up to my daughter. What is this? Ah. Do we want to extend their contracts? They are pretty good with the crossbowmen. Yes, let's do that. Let's do that. We have another... Oh, we could hire the Holy Order as well, but we have so many soldiers. We can send them to a separate, because it doesn't cost us anything, to a separate location, right? And of course, always they arrive without a leader. Huh. Where is he? Oh, Zute is... we need to make sure that she doesn't do anything rash. Baldwin, there is your leader. Yes, why don't you guys go and fight? Fight. Where are their armies? We can't see their armies. Well, go here for starters, and then we'll see. The main army should go here. Their capital. Right? Okay. We're losing a lot of money. I should send some of these guys home, probably. We don't need this big an army. But we can lose a bit of money if this makes it faster. What was the thing that I thought I should do first? Zuta. Make sure she is not joining the army as a knight. Here she is. Forbid her. Yes. She is awesome, but no. You. I'll allow it. Okay, there are their forces. Okay. And the Holy Order is going here. And this, yeah, you should go here probably. Can you siege that? Yes, you can. Okay. And we got this. We got a valuable hostage. See how fast that goes? Great. Now go fight them. Child of my dynasty. Sophie. It is a Greek name, but we now have a Greek connection, right? So that's alright. That's alright. What does she look like? Good traits. Great. It's not a faction against us. Alright, here we go. And we have won this war. Well, that was easy. That was easy. Disband all. Yeah. So now this is all Dutch, like most of Egypt. Right? There is a bit here, Byzantine Empire, but and then this the Delta is part of the Hassan Yeah, and they are a force to be reckoned with. 20,000. So that's definitely something we need to prepare for. And we're going to take them on. But that's alright. We don't have to do everything in one go. And we are over the limit, and what is this? Sorry, I have somebody at the door. Alright, that's taken care of. So, what were we doing? What's going on here? Because we have this which says above vassal limit. Ah, that's it. We have too many vassals. 64 out of 60. Okay, so we need to reorganize a few things. That's fine. The faction target has banned. Okay, siege wall, faction created, enemy combatants. We need to deal with that. We're over the domain limit. We're over the vassal limit. And yeah, we need to make something new here, probably. And we have a kingdom title here. We have the Duchy of Alexandria. He is our vassal. Okay, that's not on. Ash'ari Muslims. Yeah, we need to convert this, right? That's number one. Can we take his title? He might accept. He might also rise up in rebellion. How about an imprisons, an abduct scheme? 22% only. We're supposed to be good at this. Why is that so low? It is inside our empire. What does the succession look like now? Roland will get quite a few bits and pieces. Well, what is this? County of Vrijstad and Kingdom of Bavaria go to Douwe. Ewoud will get Galicia. Okay. Salbout will get Burgundy. That might be interestingly dangerous. Navarra will go to Sterkop, and Hendrik would get Bohemia. That's not on. Chaslav, yeah. So if we add laws to Bohemia, no. Change the succession law of Bohemia somehow. We don't want to make it elective. No preference, high partition. We can destroy the title. We can grant it to somebody else. Right. but not to him. Warland. Right. Cannot be given a title he does not stand to inherit. So, unfortunately, there is no easy way out of that. Alright, we'll deal with that later. Alexandria. Right, so we have the kingdom title, but the duchies still exist here. Right, you're part of Sultanate of Egypt. And this is now ours. Why does this still have the Sultanate name? He's the current holder. What? We just took the... What did we just win? This. He still has that title. That is weird. Okay. He is my vassal. Yeah, because I was thinking possibly taking this title and giving it to our son. Is the jure part of that? Yeah, but we have the kingdom title that we fought for. We can usurp it. Usurp the Sultanate of Egypt. Alright, that's better. Well, we can't give it to him. Okay. Why is this not highlighted? That's ours too, right? Whatever. Some parts are not being highlighted. Okay. What should we give away here? What is this? And we also need to get fewer vassals. We have too many vassals as well. Yeah, castle holding, grant to a daughter, a wife, somebody who already is our vassal would help, right? You. Yeah. I think we should give away Freistadt as well. But here in the Kingdom of Egypt, all these can go. Yeah. Then we're below the domain limit again. Only problem now is the vassal limit. Right, we still have 4 vassals too many. What does that mean? Levies and taxes minus 20%. That's quite steep. We can consolidate vassals by transferring them. Okay. Because this guy is a duke. That's the problem. And we have more dukes here, right? Yeah. So the easiest way would maybe be to make her the Queen of Egypt and put the other dukes under her. Seven vassals will be transferred with their titles. That would solve the problem. In one go. Okay. Great. Now we're under the domain limit. We are under the vassal limit. We're doing great. Yeah, we're still pretty high in stress, but we need to wait for, what was it, 85? 85, and for feast 86. In 85 we can call a hunt. Okay, now with these stones of glass, oops, we could try and lose a little bit of stress, but I think we should get these stones of glass. That would help us to read better. I need one of these stones. Yes. And yeah, we need to work on our... We need to save some money. A scheme at court. My spy master has come to me with grave news. While we do not yet know who, someone is plotting to kill my court physician, Carlo. We must stop the villain behind this. Most certainly. And Hendoid comes of age, and he became, okay, a charismatic negotiator. Well, 25 diplomacy is not bad. Yeah, which of course means also that he needs to get married. So, let's find him a good wife. Baroness Philippa Roloff, daughter of Kahul. That doesn't look too good. Sigerda. Sigerda van Namen, I guess. Bojena. What that Burgrad? The Burg is a giant. I think Bojena would do okay, but she is both gluttonous and sadistic, and she's also paranoid. That is terrible. That is terrible. Heidrun. Do we have anybody nice? Berta. Berta is has good traits. Temperate. Who is your tutor? That's an option. Princess Hadaway, her niece Anna, Wolf Marseille, but she is a bleeder, and she's not beautiful. Benedicta looks good, and you don't have a shooter. Why? And why do you have Saeed? The blood of the prophet. How did that happen? Okay. Let's get her. And then see if we can get her educated. Right, she is doing a martial education. What is this? Ransom. No. We can't educate her. That is weird. Okay. And Harry comes of age. He became a elusive shadow. That is great. And why was this set up? Oh, because yeah, I needed this alliance to get her out of my hair. Yeah, sorry son, that was just political. You don't need to do anything with her. Get yourself a nice young wife. Okay. Titles can be usurped. Okay. This is a Dutchie title. We do not want Dutchie titles. No, we do not want Dutchie titles. You can keep those. I hereby invite you to a feast at my court in Melun. I have more important matters to attend to, Countess. Yeah. Okay. What is here? All right. And we have a new perk, and that is Know Thyself. Yeah, I think we can go for Carefree as well. That would be helpful because we still have a year to go. Yeah, let's get that Carefree perk. Is there any vassal that we want? Or can we raise crown authority? You recently increased? No, I didn't. I decreased it because they forced me to. But we need to wait. Alright. Who? No, this is not the best way to see that. Who in my realm who of my vassals, right, does not like me very much and is important enough to care about? Yeah, this guy, maybe. Do we have any intrigue going on? No. Okay, we could... Oh, he's Catholic. We could ask him to convert. He might accept. Okay. And opinion. Duke of Alexandria. King Stein, we do have a hook on him. I guess I should go for top realm. No? No. Vassals. Well, this shows a lot of them. Okay. All these mayors were not interested in. King Ludbert, my half-brother. Yeah. Can we fabricate a hook on him? Okay, great. And, oh, no, Peter. Okay, whatever. Independence faction. Who wants independence? Countess of Pitten. Well, that's a pity. Yeah, these people will become a problem, possibly. What are you doing? Okay, you're in Vizcaya, converting the Muslims, yes. Well, that is your future as well, converting Muslims, but then in Egypt. I've decided to follow you into the light, convert to Wolfism, great, there you go. He now likes me better. Yeah. We would probably want a hook on him as well. Greetings, my handsome liege. I hereby invite you to a feast at my court in Leibniz. It will be a grand affair, and it is some countess. I have more important matters to attend to, and I lose some more stress. That is great, because now we're getting more control over stress. Duke Xenon is dear to me. Xenon. He's unlanded. Ah. Yeah, you were rebelling against... Oh, you're actually the Duchess. And you're also in prison. But... You're also imprisoned by me. You're both imprisoned by me. Would you let him go? Okay, you just don't want him to be in prison. Yeah, I'll accept that. So he is now free, but he's unlanded. He can't do anything. And she's still in my prison. She's the actual title holder. And we're holding her so she can't rebel against my wife. Task finished? Not you, you. Okay. Do we have any other places we really need to get control over? Chaslav. Yes. Well, that will be quick. Castilian Wolf is populist, okay. And he's finished with that task. Is there anything else? The rest here is not our direct holdings. New updates. The update is gonna come later tonight for me in my time zone. So, yes. I think it is scheduled in about 6.5 hours. If I remember their usual time. So for me that will be the middle of the night, and I'm not gonna update immediately anyway because I want to finish this, and the update will break the existing saves. there's been an official announcement about that. So I'm definitely not going to update until we finish this, until 1453. So I'm gonna hold off. Yes, I have. I'm gonna get it, of course, eventually, and also the new. What do they call it? Flavor pack, Northern Lords. Yes. Our empire has land on the River Nile. Yeah, we just took that kingdom. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. Factions. The military power is really low. Yeah, Norse Catholics. Okay, and these Egyptian Ash'aris. That is Kus and Ushman. Okay, yeah, we just took this kingdom. Right? We used our one opportunity to take a kingdom, to take this North African kingdom, so that we get Alexandria here, which we need to restore the Roman Empire eventually. So yes, it's looking good. It's looking good. I cannot stand this imprisonment any longer. Well, you're just a nobody. Okay, I'll accept that. I'll accept that. Yeah, we need to look at our prisoners. Oh, we have a lot of them. Yeah, so the only thing we still need then is this coast, basically Palestine and Antioch, and then we need to unify the two empires, and then we should be able to restore the Roman Empire. So maybe our son will be able to do that. We have a lot of people in our prison. Okay. You're an emir and a pretty powerful one. How about I take your titles? Renounce claims. No, titles. That's just one claim, right? We want these titles. Or is that external of us? Yes, he is just a neighboring ruler. Okay, renounce titles, renounce claims. Okay, we could, that's good enough. You are just a young woman. Yeah, okay. Convert. You, yes, you're that one. No, you stay. Alexios, convert. Duchess, yeah, you are the one that led the rebellion against my wife, so you're staying. Marta, what's your story? You can go. Will not accept. Will not accept. Well, that is sad for you. We could just do demand conversion, right? We cook, because why not? Romelia. For 10 gold she can go, but will not accept either. That is really sad. We can't recruit her for some reason. You are another duke under my wife? No. What is this? Aye, some inter-ducal war. You stay. Nikiforos is my rival. Why is he my rival? Go to the dungeon. Kesos, I think we looked at him. No, yeah. Kesos Pistophilus, that sounds familiar. Phase 10 will not accept. They don't want you back. It's really sad. You won't accept. You're stubborn too. Constantini. Yeah, not very good, huh? Not very good. I bet they don't want to pay for you either. Just weak hook. No. We'll go for conversion and weak hook. Yes. Evdoxia was for a long time my neighbor when I was living in Greece. She has a lot of claims. She will not accept on the Byzantine Empire, yes. If we don't demand her conversion, she will accept. Okay, let's do that. You, yes, you were a pain in the ass, right? The Emir of the Desert has taken a hook, educators err in your religion. Who? Yes. I'm not sure if we can, but let's see. No, you stay. You, Tivoli, you stay. What's your story? You will only accept being recruited, but I have no need for you. You're 60 years old already, no. And you... Scaly, yeah, okay. Renounce your claims. And you will not accept a hook. Okay, just renounce your claims then. That's good enough. This one you meant? The Emir? Okay. Offer guardianship using a hook. Who is his heir? This guy, Murad. Murad. What? Why is these people from my side? He wants a diplomacy education. And thanks for the follow, C Joker. Diplomacy. Prince Hendrik, our son, Prince Terkov. Prince Terkov. Yes, convert faith. Will not accept, even if we use the hook. Yeah, the weak hook only overcomes this sending child to foreign court, but then converting faith brings it down again, so he will not accept. Make difference. Maybe if I do it myself? No. Okay. So, how are you, bro, Joker? Well, I'm fine. I'm good. I'm good. It's always nice to play Crusader Kings. You're frustrated? Why? Because you can't play this game? What's the reason? The reason is can't feel comfortable with the game. You mean you yeah, it takes a while to get used to how the game works, right? It has a lot of different systems. I've restored Rome once. Okay, so you have played it, but what are you uncomfortable with? You feel you don't have a good grip on things, or is there another reason? Zoot. Benedicta, no. That is Frida. Blanca. Svanhildis, yeah. That's better. The problem is I'm too fast. Ah. Okay. Yeah, I guess it does need some patience. Well, there are people who like playing it very fast. I saw somebody on YouTube with a big channel, quite a big following, who played it really fast, and he missed all kinds of stuff that I would say, it's like, why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? Like, take a bit more time to do this, and it would be to the benefit of the gameplay. But yeah, some people like to play fast, and yeah, I do things should I do for a few years at once. Okay, yeah, I get that. I understand the game's not for everybody. It takes a certain play style, but yeah. My daughter-in-law Cornelia has given birth to a daughter, Eliza. Okay, there we go. Wait a moment. What is this? Ransom Count Lucio. No. He will stay. He will stay. And you will stay too. Yeah, that will teach you for rising up in rebellion against me or my wife. We can declare 35 wars. Wow. Yeah, no, we're not gonna ransom her. Yeah, what can I say? If you do like this game and want to get into it and feel more comfortable with it, maybe just take your time. Should to stabilize my empire, for example, Rome, and I do it so quick at once, I let to pass the time, for example, 10 days and gain work for a few years. Yeah. Yeah. Well, you see how I play it. I guess that's not everybody's style, but I take my time. And I stop and I consider and I look at different things, and then I still overlook stuff, and I have people help me out in chat. But yeah, I can't understand the time in the game. Okay. Yeah, there is also a lot going on at once, so it can be a bit confusing until you get used to it, I guess. Usually don't play with pause and play time. Yeah, no, you see, Well, this is because the game pauses, but I do pause a lot, actually. And especially this playthrough, I'm actually playing slower than I usually do. Yeah. Outliving my rival, that is great. Nikephoros has perished in my dungeon, and I'm no longer as overwhelmed by stress. Right. So yeah, I'm now going on speed 4, which is quite fast, but then I will pause when I feel I need to, or I want to think about something, make a decision. You play CK2, not CK3. Okay, well, yeah, it's not that different in that regard. Well, yeah. Duke Peter's sister Hildegard has been unusually forthcoming, even knowing that I might not have entirely pure intentions for Peter. She is more than willing to answer my questions. Does he have any weak spots, or how would one go about getting close? No, does he have any weak spots I should know about? Okay. I invite you to a feast. Thank you for the invitation. I decline. Herlinda comes of age and she's become an elusive shadow. A chaste and content elusive shadow. But yeah, she's callous. Not sure what we're going to do with her. But any tips? Well, like I said, take your time. Don't get upset about anything. Just like in real life, sometimes it just doesn't work out. You miss things, and you learn as you go. That's just the way it is. If you want to play faster, then yeah, you can play faster, of course, but things will happen that you hadn't considered, or that could have been averted if you had given that attention, but no. So things will happen, and give yourself time to learn the game. It is a complicated game, and it has lots of mechanics. CK2 even more than CK3, I would say. So yeah, know that it is a steep learning curve, and that's fine. As long as you enjoy what you're doing and what's happening, that's okay. My brain's too fast for this game. Well, yeah, well, then maybe the game is not for you. Right? And that's fine too. Find the games that you enjoy playing. I mean, lots of people are jumping onto Valheim now, for example, and I don't like the graphics, and that's fine. And lots of people enjoy it, and they should. And I play the games I enjoy. I had some success. I restored the game. Well, that's good. That's good, right? Or switch it up. Switch it up. Play some other games and come back and see if you can achieve something in the game. Don't make it too hard. I love Rome. Okay, yeah, that's good. There's lots of stuff around that. Personally, I always, I actually avoided playing CK2 for a long time because I thought it was so focused on Europe and the Crusader kings of the title that I wasn't that interested. I enjoy playing, especially in Asia. I enjoy playing this part of the map. That's what when CK3 dropped, I got it on day one. That's where I started. My first gameplay was here in the southern Himalayas. But everyone has their own thing, right? Yeah. It's a game. You should enjoy it. If you don't, find something else. Right? That's my philosophy. That's my philosophy. What are we doing with her? She's already betrothed with the Prince of Italy. That looks fine. Go ahead, Herlinda. Yeah, I'm not really satisfied with it, but what can we do? It is what it is. Yeah, if you want to learn more, Princess Herlinda Alliance married? Yeah. She is, she's not yet married, she's betrothed, but that is because that way we get an alliance with Italy, right? So, yes. Fabricate hook scheme failed. Okay, that's not so nice. We are not having a lot of success with that, with the scheming. Council of Volkite. Which DLC is easiest to play? From CK2? Oh. I don't think any one DLC makes it easier. I guess, what's the one that that gives you the... Break the Alliance, Jose? Why? Because we're strong enough. CK2 DLC, there is one that gives you extra regiments, right? Special regiments. And that is related to Rome as well. I forget the title of it. Let me have a quick look. CK2 DLCs. Because it's been a while since I played CK2. Legacy of Rome. Legacy of Rome gives you standing armies. Yeah. Streamline mobilization, leader focus, explore Byzantine events and decisions, improve your ruler. So I think Legacy of Rome is interesting for CK2. I would recommend that. And other than that, Way of Life is interesting, but it adds more stuff that makes things a bit more complicated. So, yes. That's the thing, most of the DLCs add mechanics that just make things both more interesting but also more complicated. So Legacy of Rome is probably the one I would recommend because you're interested in Rome, and that adds some good stuff that will help the gameplay, I guess. Alright, let's wait. Jose, you said break the alliance. But we want an alliance with it. Hey, she moved her capital? She moved her capital. She got a lot more titles than the one county she had. Okay. Wave the Dragon. Yeah. New military trades. Yes, that's what I say. There are lots of DLCs for CK2 that add mechanics that are interesting, but if you're looking for something that's easy to play, I'm not sure if that's the best way to go. Right? In fact, if you're looking for something easy to play, I would recommend not playing Crusader Kings. It takes a while to get really into it and to understand the mechanics and how they interact. So, yeah. But if you're willing to give yourself time and don't mind that there's stuff happening that you miss or don't fully get, then you can just go ahead, enjoy it, and yeah, see where it lands. I mean, I remember my first game in CK2. I played some county up here in the north of Sweden because I like Vikings. And I just couldn't get anywhere. I didn't understand how to raid, so I couldn't raid. because there was some like hidden switch to make the army a raiding army that I had no idea about. And then I just wasn't powerful enough or able to do anything. That was very frustrating. Yeah. But of course, I was stubborn because I started as a count somewhere out in the boonies instead of doing the normal tutorial start and newbie island, Ireland. No, I usually don't do that kind of stuff. I just jump in and learn as I go. But yeah, that was frustrating. So what I would recommend, the other thing is watch videos, either streams like this one, or there's loads of stuff on YouTube. And if you have specific questions like how to raid in CK2, put that into YouTube and a few videos will pop up and you can learn specific mechanics. That helps. Or just go for like top tips for CK2 raid, stuff like that. I've learned a lot from those. So, yes, we apparently have somebody who died. What happened to our spy master? Did I miss something here? Did I miss something here? Our spy master disappeared. Which is not the end of the world because we have other good people that we already kind of had an eye on. But yeah, that is weird. Okay, so who do we have? Yeah, we've said before Queen Venna would be good because she's also a powerful vassal. But now we have our daughter. And another daughter. King Stein of Romagna, who we want to keep friendly. Yeah. So who should we choose as our spy master? Go for our daughter. Or for the powerful vassal, although she's old and who knows how much longer she'll survive. Her health is already ailing. I think Princess Herlinda. Yes? No? What do you think? Nobody in chat has any suggestions for this? Because then it will be Herlinda. In the meantime, I can hydrate. Okay, Herlinda it is. There we go. Yeah, also, Jose, I think you may have missed this, that you weren't yet in the stream. We got a hook on Court Chaplain Helene, and we changed her contract. So that is done. We changed his contract, but we should switch him to this, probably. But, yes, we still would like to kick him out, replace him with a better marshal. Although we seem to be doing okay so far. All right. Egwin comes of age, and he is Midas touched. He became zealous, humble, and honest. Okay. We need to get him married. I invite you to a feast. Thank you so much. She's my sister wife, right? Half sister wife, yeah. Your chaste daughter will leave your court when it's her turn to marry, and your friend the king will remind you by his marriage hoped you would have more points in intrigue. Okay. I think we shall decline because we want to lose some stress. Your friend the king will remind you by his marriage hoped you would have more points in intrigue. Yes. Do we mind if our daughter leaves our court? We're talking about her? No? Ah, yes. She's now the spy master. She will leave our court. Right. I think it's okay. We have loads of people. He isn't especially good, but he's only 11 still. And we kind of do want to keep her on our good side. So I think it's okay. Oh, we were arranging a marriage, right? Where are you? You, Egmont. Egmont. So we have Tedburga the giantess, and we have Zute the dwarf. It's an interesting couple here, and they're sisters. They're sisters. One is a giant and one is a dwarf. If we go by some of all skills, yeah, she comes out on top, but she is gluttonous and sadistic. Not very nice. Sirada is at least ambitious, which is virtuous to us. And there is a Berta, right, who is good in diplomacy. Yeah. Okay. Berta, how about that? Right, what do we have here? Yeah, Egmont Chimera, we just took care of that. Okay, so we're at a good bit lower stress. That is nice. Task finished. Convert faith. We shall convert more faiths. You. Oh, we. Every time I look at Spain, we gained more land there. Yeah. No, how about here in Alexandria? Yeah. Right, we just gained this bit here. They're still fighting over it, but yeah. There's just Porto here, which we didn't get, and then these Castile. But yeah, they're expanding here. Who is here? The Queen of Aquitaine. Okay. Interesting. Do we have any other surprises? Like here? We did get one more. We had 3, but now we have 4 counties here. And we never gained this one, Worcestershire, for some reason. The people here in England are a bit lazy, right? Okay. So what's happening here? You have a war against the tyranny of Benitez. Okay, shall we send some soldiers? I think we should. I think we should send some soldiers here. If we can we? Benitez, can we? No, offer to join war? We can't. It's not a peasant faction, it's a vassal faction. Yeah, join, yeah, well, I can't. The simplest solution is often the best. Why worry with all this intrigue and manipulation when I can simply coerce you, Peter, into doing everything? No, we should think about this more carefully. Send what to my wife? Too much of a good thing. Benilda and I have reached the end of our road. We stopped being lovers, I think. But didn't we already do that last time? Should I send her some money? Gift, yeah. Fanny comes of age, gold. Yes, there we go. We got there. We have plenty. We can send more, right? Thank you, Marinosa. It's you again. Thank you so much. And there's Fanny Boy. Yo, yo, yo. Welcome to the stream. Our daughter came of age even though she got consumption, and she became a charismatic negotiator. Okay, so for those who were here yesterday and just joined, we got the Byzantine Empire. That's our wife now who is ruling that, and we pressed a kingdom claim on the Turonids here, so we got Egypt basically. North Africa. Child of my dynasty. Okay. Not Godzilla. Arte. Yeah, that's better. Arte. That looks good. Okay. I guess you guys can go. Gossip. Yes, we will ruin his reputation. How did you get the kingdom claim range? Well, no, there is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to press that, right? So if you have Empire, yeah, declare war. It doesn't show that now, but there is like invade kingdom, I think it's called. Invade kingdom. So that's what we did. Because we want Alexandria to eventually restore the Roman Empire. Religious spelling. Yeah, I guess so. When we reformed our religion, that's what we did. Armed pilgrimage, mendicant preach, pursuit of power. Yeah. And lay clergy. Good stuff. Good stuff. I think it's this. I'm not sure which one gives us that. Here. Yeah. Pursuit of power. Rulers have a conquest casus belli against neighboring rulers. Prestigious rulers can use an invasion casus belli once per lifetime. So we did invade kingdom because we have this. That's why. The age of the world. I have been studying the ancient religious texts and the writings of scholars, and they all seem to agree that the world will end 6,000 years after its creation. By my calculations, we are less than a century away. However, my court chaplain urges me to keep it to myself. Leave it to the clergy and avoid panic. What if your calculations are wrong? A reasonable point. Or I should consult with more priests. That's 100 learning lifestyle. This is just 25. I should consult with more priests. Yes. And we can unlock a new perk. That's exactly what we want. Let's do that first and get the Carefree Perk, because that gives us minus 20% stress gain. That's definitely something we want. We've had several mental breakdowns already. We could even go for mental resilience. And maybe wash your hands. I don't think I want to go all the way for whole of body on this character. So I actually said after Carefree we should switch back to intrigue. So that's a consideration. Maybe I should get mental resilience first. We haven't been very successful with our scheming, despite being good at this stuff. Several times our schemes have been reset. Yeah. Maybe we should stick with this, but Any ideas from the chat about our lifestyle? He is now 58 years old. We have a good heir. Well, he's not amazing, but he's decent enough. And he would inherit both our Dutch Empire and the Byzantine Empire from his mom. And his son is looking pretty good. Has all the right traits. So we wouldn't mind him to take over. Which is why I don't really want to go for whole of body here. Only Iron Constitution. Iron Constitution. Disease resilience. Yeah, but that's still a massive health boost, so it would still add lots of years to Havuk's life. Right? I think wash your hands would be good. Reduce chance for courtiers also to contract illnesses, like for our children. Yeah, maybe go for wash your hands and then switch. Maybe do some seducing in our old age, or some torturing, or go for cutting cornerstones. I'd go for some more whole of body. I don't see how the other things in intrigue could benefit you. No, well, it's more for like role play reasons then, right? Because he is originally a educated in that, right? So he's an integral web weaver. But yes, the other things don't really benefit us, but they would fit his personality maybe. I don't know. He is content, right? He is paranoid, but he's also diligent. No, maybe maybe go for the architect here, building up our realm and preparing it for our heir, because we are diligent. Maybe Iron Fist for the stuff because he's paranoid. This one, Iron Constitution. Or what do you mean? Iron Fist? You mean the torturer stuff? Because he's paranoid? The right intrigue one, yeah, okay. Yeah. The torturer line. Tree thingy. Intimidation. Yeah, that would fit his personality, right? Because he's paranoid. But he's also diligent. Yeah. No, you're right. I think that might be it. But I think it would be good to get Wash Your Hands. Although it's a tough decision. Well, yeah, there is always, and that's the good thing. I like this, the way they have done it in CK3. This is really like, okay, there's good and bad about both, right? And it's also, you don't usually just want to stick to one lifestyle. You want to get things from several different lifestyles that are beneficial, and yeah, because a normal person would have more than one interest as well. You wouldn't only be interested in scholarship, you would also be interested in becoming rich, or being a good fighter, or seducing women, whatever. I mean, yeah. I like this. It has a lot of roleplay potential, and I haven't like fully exploited that yet. So, but I'm trying to move that way. But I need to remind myself not to just go for what would be best, but also what would this person do. So, what would this person do? He likes to drink, right? He likes to enjoy life, but he's also paranoid, and he's become reclusive as a way to deal with stress. Yeah, he wouldn't go the seduction route. I don't think so. Torture seems more his style. Yes. Yes. Okay. So, should we go for Wash Your Hands first? Would he do that? I don't think he would care very much. No. Let's switch. Let's switch to Intimidation. There we go. A scheme at court. My spy master has come to me with a discovery. She is certain that my vassal Countess Yasmina is scheming against my court physician, Carlo. Yasmina, what's up with you? Yeah, she also wanted independence. I think she still does. Right? She wants independence. Well, fat chance if she stands by herself. So, let's throw her in jail. Throw her in jail. And Wolfhard comes of age. Have low on dread. Yeah. Okay. So she is in jail. We can now torture her, right? Might discover a secret. Gain stress because you're content. See, there is this thing. Yeah. There is a perk to offset that, right? Or not? Because that is a bit of a problem. We now have low stress, reasonably low. Dreadful. Thriving in chaos. Yeah, that's not it. So this is do not lose piety, but it doesn't prevent stress. We'll see. Okay, Wolfhard is a grey eminence. That is nice. Oh, yeah, I didn't look at that. betrothal I set up for him because we wanted a alliance with East Francia. Okay. Well. Oh well. You have some growing up to do, and then when she dies, you find a nice wife. Okay. Fabricate hook, barbaric but effective. No, that is. This is an act of tyranny, and all subjects lose one opinion. Why? Well, how would they find out? We get a weak hook, we gain dread, or we should think more carefully. And the scheme restarts at 0 scheme progress. No. Okay, so let's do this one. One opinion we can lose. Okay, and now we have a proposed alliance with... Who are you? And why do you think we want an alliance with you? You're just some lowly count in the Byzantine Empire. What would I gain from this? Absolutely nothing. No. We have a hook on him. Okay. And he's a drunkard. I can modify contracts of Britain. Yeah, okay. Do I need to? I don't need to. No. Okay. We're good here. Barbaric but effective. Duke Peter. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Liberty faction is disbanded. Okay. Yeah. We did convince him to convert. So we don't actually need this hook right now. But he is quite powerful. So we'll keep an eye on him. I invite you to a feast. Well, thank you for the invitation, but I have more important matters to attend to. Torture your lowborn prisoners as they will have no consequence. Okay. For some reason, YouTube thought it should help hold that back, and I had to press the button to show the message. Okay, lowborn prisoners. Okay, that is a good idea. Thanks for the tip. A secret exposed. A shameful truth had reached the light of day. Who is this? Just some lowborn martial girl, young woman. Okay, and she's pregnant by him. Yes. Okay. Let's go and torture some prisoners. Do we have any prisoners left? Countess, Count, Duchess, Duke, Count. They're not lowborn. Right? They're not lowborn. Tivoli. Right? If we would do that, we gain stress. Right, that's what's holding me back. The stress gain. Isn't this supposed to make me lose stress? But that would only work if I were... What's the trait again? The stabby trait. But I'm content. That's the problem. Do we want this marriage? Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead. The only problem is she has consumption. But make my daughter happy, okay? Hope she gets better. Okay, modify contract, yes, okay. No. And my daughter Fenna has recovered from consumption. I guess that marriage was a good idea. Wonderful news. It gave her a will to live, right? And another one that weaseled her way into my council. %. Murder, 74%. That's good. And modify feudal contract. Yeah, how many of these people got this? That's just not right. And it's already low. Lienz? Who gave you that contract? And why do I need to honor it? Well, your tax level is already at only 0.2 a month. Your levies are 139. How about no levies? And then you'll agree to this? Okay. Let's do that. And you're also inviting me to a feast? Okay. Now, can we murder her? Can we murder her? Because that is just not on. You don't have the skills. If you would go for the core chaplain position, I'd be happy to give that to you. But you're not even educated in stewardship matters. What were you thinking? I want to get my hands on that sweet money. No. Transfer the Duke. This one. The Countess to the Duke. Yes, that's a good idea. How did she get? She's a Carling. She's not even on my dynasty. I still want to murder her. I'm just upset. Okay. And who would be the rightful... The Duchy of Tyrol, which doesn't exist. The County of Innsbruck is another Carling. And the County of Brixen, which is also unrelated. So if we create this duchy, who shall be the Duke? That looks pretty nasty. Who should be the Duke? Right? She is the problem one. Where's Innsbruck? Innsbruck. I guess she can be the Duke. I don't know. She's ambitious though. She will be starting to make demands. Where is your... Oh, you're under him, under the Duke of Swabia. Oh, that's okay. We can transfer the other one too, right? Or under Carinthia. or Salzburg. Okay, this one I guess. He's not very strong. Should be okay. Give him the ends. Okay. Grand Vassal. The ends. Okay. But now we have a truce. Okay, but it opened up the position here. That is great. So, do we want my friend, the Countess Hadwijn, or the Queen of Italy? Or my son, Prince Roland? I think. Let him get some experience. My kinswoman Maria has given birth to a son. Who are you? Okay. Ah, Great Moravia. Okay. You have given birth to a son. Who is the father of this son? Nobody. A virgin. Well, she's not a virgin. She was married. Her husband died from malnourishment 3 years ago. He can't be the father. Okay, so you had an affair with somebody. Doesn't say. But you must have had an affair with somebody. Dobromir, no. Polish name. If you are the wolf, where do these names come from? After an ancestor. Flores. Flores is good, yes. But he is an illegitimate bastard of our dynasty. Okay, but he has good traits. Look at that. Let's keep an eye on this kid. Can we educate him? Can we educate him? Yes, we can. We can even legitimize him, but there's no need for that, is there? Convert culture, yes. We could even use somebody else because we don't have the best traits. He has good traits. Or this guy. This guy even speaks his language, although he's a babe, so he doesn't speak any language. No, this is probably good. Yeah. Convert culture. Let's do that. Murder, itching for a distraction. And the woman in charge of cleaning the clothes of Countess Elizabeth's guards is brought to me. No one will notice her tampering with their clothes, and if something distracting for the guards could be planted, what would ye have of me, my lords? I want you to grind rose hips really fine. Or cut holes in their clothes in improper areas. No, do this, yes. Okay, we have loads of money. We should probably invest some of that in our holdings. Right. This isn't giving us tax, but it's giving us control growth. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we cannot upgrade any further. Paris, we can. Okay. Vrijstad. Yeah, not really. We don't really care about this. Who is in line? Prince Dawa. Should we give it to him already? He already has kids. She doesn't have a guardian. And she's supposedly getting an intrigue education? Yeah, she has all the wrong traits. Can we at least help her a bit? Okay. Yeah, I think we can already give that to him. And he will get all of the other stuff. Going to Vrijstad. Yeah, we need to be careful not to get too many vassals. But we still have a few slots available. Okay. And now we could actually find him another spouse. That's a lot of potential. Okay, and they're all pretty young. There's here just a few who are of age. Countess Elizabeth Scorcher Fenner is a magnanimous woman, and as I find myself in her company, I am at first wary. However, I soon realize that she is not as averse to my company as I first thought. Please, my friend, tell me about yourself. Or this matters between Elizabeth and me. No, tell me about yourself. Okay. We were investing money, right? When we left Score, that is here. Okay, a temple holding. We can upgrade the temple itself. That's good. Is it kill? Yes. Kill the woman who weaseled her way into the council to replace my steward. It really annoys me, so I just want to kill her. Forestry is good. Monasteries. Yeah. And this. Okay. Well, we can upgrade the temple first of all. Alright, there we go. I hereby invite you to a feast. Thank you for the invitation. We shall not go. And another one. I have more important matters to attend to. And now we are at 3 stress. That is sweet. I didn't even need to go on a hunt or anything. Somebody is asking for an alliance. Who are you? Duke Vladan of Balaton? Well, Balaton, that is this part that we didn't get, right? Would you would not accept? Well, it's okay. We can do this, right? We can do this. Is there any way we could convince him? We can't raise the opinion enough, right? Because plus 14 out of 42, so you need to divide that by 3. So 100 would only get us like up to 34. Would only get us 20 more. Then we still have 25. It's not that you're our vassal. What kingdom are you part of? The kingdom of Pannonia. And the holder of that is this guy. But I am your liege because I'm his liege and he would be your liege. Is it because I don't hold the empire of Carpathia? Oh look, this one is not you're in the empire of the Dutch. That's interesting. Yes. Okay. Well, there isn't much we can do then. Right? Just hope. Oh, my friend Byron died and I immediately gained 76 stress. We were just looking at him. Okay. So who is now the king of Pannonia? Okay. Task finished. Convert faith. Okay, we shall move her. Yeah. Only thing we can hope for is that this falls apart, I guess, and then the counties will join us. You go here, I guess. Yeah. Greetings, my serene liege. I hereby invite you to a feast at my court in Lyon. Dauphine, that's a Dutchie title, right? Yeah. She's not our friend, so we don't really want to go there. No. That brings me down to 66 stress. I hope I get some more invitations. A secret exposed. Dauphine Tadeo, the husband of my vassal Dauphine Sarrazina, has accused my son-in-law King Stein of having an affair with my vassal, his wife, Dauphine Sarrazina. I wouldn't know why he would do that. Modified by hook feudal contracts? Yes. Which feudal contracts? I do not see what the fuss is about. Yeah, okay. Is there a way to find out which contracts have that stipulation that they can get a council position, guaranteed council position? Or would I have to check them one by one? Right, because those are the ones that we should target. So I have, for example, a hook on him. Levies and tax are reduced, but yeah, he doesn't have the guaranteed council rights. But is there a way I can see that in the list, or do I have to check them all? The contract has been changed. Okay. Yeah, just the thing. I'm not sure if there is a way to easily see that. Because to check 57 contracts is a bit much. Thoroughly informed. The serving staff at the court is often conveniently overlooked as they overhear conversations cannot move unnoticed through the hallways. This is also the case at my Vassal Countess Elizabeth's court, which presents an opportunity. Yeah, the thing with her is, of course, we already modified her contract, right? So that her heir will not get the same thing. But we still want her gone. Some will be convinced to let information slip to my agents. Yes. The comfort of a friend. There are a few things I enjoy more than Countess Hadawayne's company. She encouraged me to throw plates and scream into pillows, and after the emotional storm died down, I actually did feel better. After this short break, I was once again ready to take on my duties. Really now? Okay. This is a new one. I haven't seen this one. The comfort of a friend, yes, but usually they do other things, like go out for a walk or something. But throwing plates and screaming into pillows, that's a new one for me. Okay, so I lost 13 stress. Thank you, Hadawayne. And another child of my dynasty, Sonna, that's okay. Now let's also check my other children. Do I have any that didn't come of age yet? No, they all came of age. Okay. My agents have scheduled a journey for Countess Elizabeth, which will take them through dark woods. All that is missing is the band of thugs that will tragically slay them in a highway robbery gone wrong. I can already imagine blood seeping into the dark soil. Oh, the woods can be such a dangerous place. Thanks to my brilliant plan and my hired thugs, Countess Elizabeth is finally dead. As the travel party stopped to camp for the evening, bandits poured out from among the trees calling for blood and gold. The soldiers fought back, but thankfully it was not enough. Countess Elizabeth was tragically slain in the melee. The bandits are now hunted by all and no one even suspects my involvement. My two problems solved each other. So, yes, she is gone from this world and the County of Lens is now in the hands of her daughter. But at least she seems to like me, so that's okay. And she is focusing on seduction. Okay, the Vassal is getting older. Yeah, that was the one, right? Sadistic is what I meant. So if you're sadistic and you torture, you will actually lose stress, right? but with content, so it doesn't quite work the same way. We can unlock a new perk, let's do that, and then we have another feast, which we shall not go to. Okay, Dreadful or Dark Insights? I think Dark Insights first. We don't have anybody new in our prison, right? No, they're all landed nobility. And another child of my dynasty. Heike. Now that's a name we haven't had in a while. Yes. One of our famous ancestors. Right? The scandal. My niece Johanna has been showing the signs of pregnancy for some time now, and everyone thought that her husband was the father of the child. Now it has become clear that the real father to be is none other than Otwin. Who did you marry? Okay. Avan. Okay, that's interesting. Now everyone knows. A marriage. Ah, yeah, that one. Okay, yeah, go ahead. Alliance expired. Okay. All good. And we finally got Porto. Wait, we finally got Porto, so now it's all nicely consistent borders. Beautiful. Yeah, just get Castilla and then slowly get the rest of Spain for me. Sometimes vassals actually do good work. But yeah, not here in Worcestershire and Wales. They're just sitting on their ass there in England. Or this. How did we not get these bits from Sweden? Right? Oh well. Sweden, King of Britannia? You mean Brittany? This guy? No, not Aquitaine, Brittany, right? Or England? I have more important matters to attend to. Do not care about this. Endless hearings. Not a day goes by without some new inconsequential matter being brought to my attention in court. Exactly. Why do I need to be bothered with some like lowly nobility affairs? I don't care. The more I listen to their reasons, the more I am convinced the entire hearing is beneath my concern. Guards, get these ruffians out of my sight. Who is Duke Adalbert? Galicia. He likes me well enough. I will teach you to waste the court's time, and I might gain some stress. No, yes. Hello Aditya, welcome back to the stream. Let me hit it. No, no, no. Guys, get these ruffians out of my sight. Yeah. Greetings, my modest liege. I hereby invite you to a feast. Thank you for the invitation. I have more important matters to attend to, as you can imagine, being an emperor and all that. So, this guy, the King of Brittany or the King of England? Which one did you mean, Jose? We could sway him, but maybe this one? Okay. Titles can be created. Yeah, empires that we don't want to create, duchies that we don't want to create. It's all good. Hey. How are we doing here? You're still busy? Yes. And we still have 11 years to go until 1200. When we get to the next era. A late medieval era. Another secret. Okay. Who cares? I invite you to a feast. Thank you very much. Well, she is kind of important, but she likes us well enough, and we really want to lose that stress. Okay, we can build something more here in Prague. What is this? Vegetable fields. Okay, that will give us more tax. That's good. Call to war. Okay, you have another rebel, or who is this? The despot of Georgia, or Georgia, or something. Georgia. Yeah, of course, we shall accept. We shall accept. We shall help you. Okay. What is going on here? They have 20,000 soldiers. That is quite a bit. Yeah, and you have now only 8,000. Because you were already waging a war against Tripolitania. Yes, we shall come to your aid. Thessalonica is really big. They have centralized a lot. Yeah. Okay. I guess we shall raise our armies here. Egmont. I mentioned this since if you modify his contract for more tax or leverage, you lose a little opinion of their character. Uh-huh. Okay. You with her. Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead. Make each other happy. Okay. Yeah, just go this way. And another marriage proposal. It is my son Hendrik and Benedicta. Yes. Excellent. Another running away, huh? Yeah. And who died? My spy master. What happened? Oh, she was my spy master, and she got married. And she moved to Italy, as you predicted. Yes, okay. But we have other people with good skills. But with the Heartbreaker. Yeah, these two are paranoid. Not sure if that's wise. And we have another daughter who is into that stuff. Let's assign her. Okay, let's go to Thessaloniki. Home of Thessaloniki. Beautiful city. Fellow servant of the Lord, as our order of the Knights of the Chalice grow, we need more land from which to organize our defense. The city of Beirut is perfectly suited to our purpose. That is fine. Go ahead and take it. Your task is finished. Yeah, your task is never finished, I guess. Which one is more important? Maybe here, Porto. Okay, where were we? Thessaloniki. Thessaloniki also has Byzantine walls. Education and my award when I has come of age. My granddaughter, okay. And she became a elusive shadow. Nice. Should we arrange a marriage for her? She is Dawa's daughter. Yeah, don't know if we have anyone in our court for her. No. Not really, unless we want to go with Waldemar, but yeah, which reminds me, we should arrange something for Waldemar, because he stands to inherit, right? Invite your court. This lady, we can't. We can't, so no. We were just nice to give her some education, but yeah. Our heir's oldest son. Yes, we should arrange this. Genius and beautiful. You have beautiful, right? Yeah. let's keep that in the family. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I know she's top of the list, but they are cousins, right? I'm not sure if that's wise. Eleanor is also his cousin. Right? No. Yes? Yes. That looks pretty good. Who's educating you? Not the best. Beatrice. Yeah, this looks pretty good. And they're coming. Do they have any other? Oh, there is a big army. We could split our army and send the rest over there, right? That would probably help. The things we know. I would be lying if I said it was not a little pleasing to see the way Count Charles squirmed when I let him know what I knew. Taking me aside in private, my vassal wants to know what he can do about it. I know one of his secrets, apparently. I don't have a hook on him. There is nothing to be done. I only want you to worry. 1 little gold goes a long way. We don't need his gold, really. I only want you to worry. Yeah. Okay. And we have a lot of stuff that finished building. Can we split this? Split off an army, right? Let's get the light horsemen and one of these armored footmen, one of these light footmen regiments, bowmen, and some levies. Okay. Select this army and commander. Gaspar, why don't you command this army? Yes, and send them over here. Brilliant. New perk. Divine Retribution. Look at that. Pretty picture. Yeah. And go after them. No, no, no. Here. Yeah. Oh, we already got them. Yes. Victory. Great. And where are they going? Here, probably. Okay, and what's happening here? We got this, they got that, okay. Bavaria. Where are you going up to? Okay. Sway, pushing luck. I finished reading the latest letter from my brother King Ludbert and smile. He seems to have warmed to me at last. While this is a success, I'm tempted to use this opportunity to try and get even closer. Time to put my diplomatic skills to the test. Let Hadouane handle this. Or this victory is enough. Let Hadouane handle this. Victory and another victory, probably over here. No? Okay. Let's fight them. That's more important. Okay. Okay, now you can go and siege Tbilisi. And what are we doing here? They are trying to siege back Thessaloniki. No, they're moving. Okay, go here then. And we got another child in my dynasty. Dano, okay. Battle of Kavala. 89%. Okay, maybe go for Demetrius. Wilhelmina, yes. Okay, and what are my other soldiers doing? That's fine. We're almost done here. And victory, we won this war, disband all. Great. We got some mayor. Oh wait, we can torture him, right? But we still gain stress. We might gain some dark insights. Let's try this. Oh, the sweet kiss of the whip. It might look innocent, but it can separate flesh from bones just as well as any knife. A truth Mayor Constas is soon to experience. He will be sleeping on his stomach for quite some time. It had to be done. Okay, King Ludbert is swayed. Great. And we have these. All good. And we have a lot of prisoners. We should have a look at those. And we can invest some more money. I think we can stop this one. Right, 83% is good. Let's look at some others. Actually, yeah, no, that's probably the best way. She's very old. The Duke of Normandy. How about you? Yeah, and Carinthia, he also needs to be swayed. But that needs to wait for next, right? Because it will abandon my current scheme. Okay. Let's keep him in mind. Pizak. Yeah, I think forestry is good. Forestry. And Paris. These. We can't do anything. Jaslav, we can only do this, but do I really want this? Or do I want to replace this? If we replace this, then what? No, these are not better. Okay, so let's just upgrade this then. Aachen, we can't do nothing. Goslar. I guess Pilsen. This one. Okay. And we can't do anything like in my wife's, on my wife's side, right? No, because it's not part of our empire. Yes, actually, this is just a kid. Accept. Princess Tomais. Who are you? Let's leave him for some experimentation, maybe. A mayor, you have money. And a prince, okay. Yeah. You are not as innocent as your name suggests. But you're also sick. They don't want to pay, they're already considering something. Okay. Accepted. Ransom. 200 money. Good. Evdoxius. Bagationi. Yeah, you have money. What? No. Ransom. 50. Right. Sermon. You get to stay a little longer. You're a weak count. You can pay. Same here. We're waiting for that. Yeah. Oh, that's a lot. The map. This idiot belongs in my dungeon. Yeah. Apparently she drew a map of the local plains for an unknown nobleman. The spies think the Lord must be scheming against me or one of my subjects. So he is in my prison. Only 50 for him. Joanna Aplaques. Gerasimus. You're very old. Petros. He's got 5,000 gold. Goodness gracious. Can we get more of that? He's got 5,000 gold. Ah, yeah, the Countess of Pitten. No, you stay. You stay. Yes. Enjoy our hospitality for a while longer. Let's go. You can do forestry too. And you improve this. Prague. This. Task aborted. Oh, okay. And we can unlock a new perk. Perfect. Convert faith. Why do we have him? The old one died. The old one must have died. Yeah, definitely fire him. Goodness gracious. Duke Maneric of Utrecht. 44. That sounds good. Why can't you die, Gaspard? We can get a better marshal. The heir to France is unfortunately a character. What did I miss? What is us? Aquitaine. France. Duchess of Anjou. What is this? What's a ring here? Yeah, France is not really a thing. We have Galicia, we have Aquitaine, Anjou, Normandy. Egypt? Ah, yeah, that's my wife. Germanic France. East Francia, you mean? Ah, this one. Yeah. In the Byzantine Empire, he wouldn't be able to inherit, right? Because he's blind. But yeah, well. Alright, I'm getting pretty tired. It's been an intense day at work. So I'm gonna call it a night. Tonight the first DLC will drop, the flavor pack, Northern Lords. Will be very interesting. I'm not immediately gonna get it. I mean, I will of course buy it, but I need to stick with this version of the game so I can finish our achievement run to the end of an era. Because otherwise this save will be broken. We can't continue the story. That would be tragic. Yeah. I could look into doing a parallel install maybe. Keeping an old version and keeping the new version in a different directory. Maybe. I'll look into that. And yeah, that will be fun. But not for my stream just yet. So we still have a long way to go. We have 1192, so about 260 years, give or take a few. And tomorrow is another day, and we will be streaming Skyrim at an earlier time, the earlier time slot. And we'll be back with CK3 on Thursday, and hopefully without any problems due to the new patch. I may need to switch. I know in Steam you can switch back to an earlier version of the game, so it should be fine, but yeah, you never know. So thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the stream, and hope to see you again soon.